We have the City to Bay this year in 2014. I finished 33rd out of about 30,000 runners. 30,000 or so runners we had. I finished 33rd, first in my age group, 33rd overall. Elite, look at that girl there, just the fittest of the fittest. Fittest of the fittest in South Australia. Let's look at the stats. There's a little graph we'll go back to later on. So we've got some gun runners here. If you're in the running circles, you might recognise some of these names. If we look at the place categories, this is age group. So the fittest of the fittest in South Australia, really in Australia. And I finished first, 37-year-old male. Let's click on that, see some more stats. So this is definitely the fittest of the fittest here. And so here we go here. So nobody in South Australia finished in front of me. I finished first, gender placing 29th, and this is including the best runners in Australia. Come on down to Adelaide because it's got good prize money. And we finished 33rd out of 12,000 male runners. So we've got it's about 50-50, so 30,000 women. Sorry, 30,000 women. About 30,000 total, 28,000. There we go. My finish time 42:09. Average 7k an hour, time of day, etc. So there you go. Just cranking. And today I ran. And today something clicked when I ran today. Something clicked. It wasn't my knees. It was form. I got a tip 2 weeks ago to swing your arms faster. Running friend Patrick, give me the tip. Swing your arms faster before the race. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. It just felt incredible. Something's going on with there. Today I ran 16:49 for 5k and just strumped my previous on this. Is the same course. This is what I love about Strava. It's got those little datas. So they're my fastest today ever. 2 years ago, when I was a bit younger, 3:25, and now I'm like 3:21. Form definitely helping. But here's the thing: I'm 4 or 5 kilos heavier because of the steroid weight gain. So I'm 4 or 5 kilos heavier and I'm running faster. So his form is definitely something's going on there. It's going to be good to see when I get back down to 64, 65 kilos how fast I can run. Right now I'm overweight as a runner. I know guys who are my height, but are 59, 60 kilos. So 10 kilos, 11 kilos less than me. That's a lot. That's a lot for a runner of the same height. Heart rate, what happened there? Today's heart rate, good cranking today. It was good. I was in the zone. I didn't really feel any pain at all. I was just smashing it. Didn't use any painkillers, didn't use any caffeine, any stimulants whatsoever. Just the test, and definitely head screwed on today. Just focused on just good form, breathing, good form, and then just, it was incredible. Something just clicked today. Something really clicked today. I'm looking forward to the next few years of training now, running wise. How much am I training though? Let's go to the training log. You'll see. We like to be transparent. I like to be transparent. Put my blood tests on there. If I'm taking anything, I tell you. I put my training on there, Strava, watts per kilo, pace, everything, heart rate data. I don't know how more transparent I can be. You can come and train with us in Thailand. There's a reason why a lot of athletes aren't transparent, is because there's things going on other ways. That's another video. So you can hear how much running I'm doing. Today I ran a 16:49, 5k on the road. Last run was like last Tuesday. What's going on, Harley? How can you run so fast and so little training? Look at my training here. I average about 15 Ks a week, a year long. Sometimes I don't even run it in a week. 2K, 10K, 12K. That's a big week. 47K in a week is huge for me. That is huge. I did a marathon in August, 42 kilometers. So you see my marathon training is not much at all. This is May. I ran a 2:48 marathon. And the week before it is 62, 22, 21, 62, 15, 50, 60, 30. So 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 7, 0, 0, 16, 7, 49. So you can see it's not much training. But I try and do something each week, but sometimes I don't. 0, 11, 7, 13. You don't. What's I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say that the current running coaches out there have no fucking idea how to train their athletes. They might get good results, but I see too many athletes getting injured because the coaches are going to just take some painkillers and run through the pain when you got a niggle, and then stress fracture, Achilles tendon, or whatever. I'm not a running coach guru, but I can see, looking in, the biggest mistake is runners are not riding the bike enough, and they're getting injured. And the coaches are like, oh, there's plenty more to come, through. So If you're a runner, the best runners I know do a bit of cross training on the bike. If you do solely running, you're gonna fuck yourself up. Let's go riding. Let's put it on the bike. If you're a runner, you have to ride a bike. If you want to get faster, you have to ride your bike. Otherwise you're going to get break down and get an injury. Because I know it feels good to be able to fit and fast and that, but then you get a little twinge, Like I did a race on the track a month ago, whatever, and my left hamstring was tight after doing a 400 sprint. And I was like, oh man, it's just tight. But if I was a runner, I'd have to just run through it and then get a fucking injury. But because I didn't have to run, I could jump on the bike and have some downtime, but still work my cardio. You know what I mean? And then when I get out to running, my cardio is higher than it was before the little injury because I'm using my bike. So if anyone says don't ride a bike, makes you slow down, it's 10 miles a week, 2:48 marathon, sub 17 5k. It's not fast for a lot of people, but for most people it's pretty quick. For cycling, 50k's, 2:14, 2:80, 200, 91, 2:44. So you can see the kilometers here. It varies. 50. I basically, if I'm losing too much weight, if I'm getting too lean, I cut my training down, definitely. If I'm getting too skinny, I just use the bike for bare minimum. So you can see my training here varies a lot. Did a psycho ride, 567 kilometers in 24 hours. But if I'm getting too lean, which happens, so lean freely can't do high mileage, man. It's just, we're like this already. You just get too lean, and then, I mean, we could get leaner and still be healthy and function and perform better, but if on camera, people are like, oh, what's wrong with you guys, You can already see a lot of wrinkles in my face because I'm so fucking lean, man. I'm under 5% body fat, as you saw on the scales. People say, oh, all I see is step on the scales and show us your bioimpedance, body fat measurements. I did that, 5% body fat according to those scales. Again, body fat, that means fuck all, but when you're lean, you're going to see more wrinkles. This is how it is, so especially if you're over 30. As here in January, I got 1,400 kilometers, 1,600, 13. Crazy amount of mileage, but I had to drop it right back. I lost so much fat, so much weight in January. I just had to drop it right back. I did one big week here, 200k, 600. I felt so good though. No stims, no gear, just full natty bra, and just feeling so good. But I had to drop it back because I was just so. If you watch some of my videos, I was just like so lean, but it's not good for the movement because people are. It's too light. Yeah, I'll go faster, but not many people can appreciate that top level of speed. And I don't need to go fast on the bike. I'm not a professional rider or anything like that. I'm not an Olympic runner. I just enjoy feeling fit and healthy. But being too lean, yeah, you can scare people off from the lifestyle because you're too lean. That's why me and Freely find it very frustrating when people say, oh, carbs make you fat. And it's like, fuck off, man. You wouldn't have a fucking clue. Look at us long term. You can't use short term examples. You always have to go long term. That's just how it is. It's simple as that. What else can we talk about? Another thing about doping in running, we've got this. This is Jeffrey Brown, Dr. Jeffrey Brown. He coaches Galen Rupp. Not so much a coach, rather. He's a doctor. Galen Rupp is a patient of Dr. Jeffrey Brown. He's an endocrinologist. Basically, he gives Alberto Salazar Nike. Nike pays Dr. Brown to be their medical consultant. Medical privacy rules forbid Brown from naming what athletes he's treated. He uses thyroid meds, among other things. Galen Rupp, Ryan Hall. But thyroid medication is not banned, and it is highly effective. It gets you so lean. People, I'll get some thyroid, but it can fuck you up for life. So you don't want to be touching that shit, man. But what happens is, like, athletes, they overtrain, and then the thyroid levels get out of whack, and then they get what's called a therapeutic. Actually, you don't even need a TUE for thyroid. You just fucking take thyroid. Thyroid is 100% legal. Don't even need a script or nothing from the doc for your sports committee. So everyone's on the thyroid gear because you're just zinging. But then also they get the testosterone, because when you start tweaking your thyroid, you can start tweaking your test levels, and then you can get a therapeutic use exemption form from your doctor. So I always find it funny when people say Ryan Hall and Galen Rupp, they're full natty. It's like, no, they're not. They've got Dr. Jeffrey Brown, who's paid by Nike as a medical advisor. He was like, why do you need a doctor? Oh, in case you fall over the track and you scrape your knee, you need a Band-Aid. No. You need a doctor to write out your pharmaceutical scripts, your programs. Chemicals make champion athletes. There's not a single world-class runner out there, or swimmer or cyclist, who's not full of fucking chems. I don't mean I mean world class, like household name style, because you can legally take so much stuff, and that shit works, man. That shit works. It's a hilarious one, but there you go. So that's just calling, just putting information out there. You can make your own decisions with it. Here's another thing about, I'll get another video, next video perhaps, how to burn fat. It's basically 10 kilos of fat requires 29 kilos of oxygen. And then the fat, you breathe your fat out. Where does your fat go? People say, where's your fat go? Like, just fall off when you're sleeping? Does it run outside and chase the cat? No, your fat, you breathe your fat out, and you piss it out. You breathe it out through carbon dioxide here. Look at that. So you breathe that out. So the more oxygen you can take in, the more fat you can burn. That's why a lot of drugs like EPO, even the thyroid meds, and low-fat diets, they can help more oxygen come in. And when you're carved up, you can go and do some sport. It's breathing like a goldfish, get the oxygen in, so the oxygen gets rid of the fat. Oxygen is the fat loss. So what to eat to burn fat? Eat oxygen. Eat oxygen. So eat more carbohydrates, carbohydrate, more red blood cells, more oxygen going around, more oxygen, less fat. 100%. Post your comments and questions down below. Bit of a ramble video. Not sure how many points made in here, but basically all the champion athletes, household names, got doctors for good reason. Running form is critical. That's what I learned today. Running form is just like, efficiency is incredible. Cycling's the best fat burner. And if you want to burn fat, you've got to take in more oxygen. And to do all the above, you need a lot of carbohydrates, because without carbs, you ain't getting shit done in life. Carbs are your fuel. Carb up today to power on tomorrow. I think that's about it. Carb the fuck up. Post your comments down below. See you next vid.